Okay. Well, in that situation there, okay, so let's say I'm in the corner. He's standing just outside of whiff range,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What's my options then? Because
Block.
if
You have to block.
just sit there and block.
Yes, you have to
Like
sit there and
it.
block.
So I'm like,
Blocking
what's
is
the
the
logic behind that?
safest defensive option in Street Fighter. It doesn't cost meter, right? It pushes them back. It doesn't have any risk. There's no risk for blocking. It is the safest defensive option.
yeah.
And at the same time, walking is the safest offensive option. You can block when you walk. It's not unsafe. It's way different than jumping and dashing. You have to start to understand and appreciate how powerful these two options are, walking forward and blocking. It sounds silly, but it's not. Trust me. This is part of core fundamentals. This is very important. You know, when you watch these pro matches and you see these players like literally walk up and throw somebody out of neutral out of nowhere, that's neutral. That's like the power of it. And if you become predictable and you just try to press buttons in front of their face all day, it's gonna make them easy for them to whip punish you.
All right. Okay.
Heavy kick his face, man.
Good advice.
Like, that guy was you last game, just sticking up buttons. He's begging for you to crush counter him. Yes, Gambit. You see the power. You started blocking, and you got out.
He's starting to believe.
It's almost like what I'm saying makes. You can do this.
I can't figure out whether this guy is an idiot or a genius. Some Ricky player I can answer that? Okay. I don't know, I was blocking that.
Right, in that situation, if you walked from the fireball, he would have dead it and you would have walked it.
Yeah, I killed myself. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive this is a Smurf account. He's got a lot of setups for a gold player. That's fine. Not making excuses.
That's right. Setups don't work if you can't land them in new.
It's not a Smurf, Jurgen. Someone in the chat says it's not a Smurf.
Doesn't matter. Just focus on what we learned.
Fuck's sake. I tilted. I admit it. I tilted.
No, it was a good match.
No, that's a Smurf. Yeah, look at that. 85 fucking % win rate is a Smurf.
Don't worry about this guy's account, Gab. It's not important right now.
No, no, I'm not. I'm not. That was more for just the chat who was saying it wasn't. It's definitely it. No, I'm absolutely fine with how that match played out. I tilted. That's fine. That's me.
Well, if he was a Smurf, he was a shitty one because he didn't answer you once. Okay, let's start over. Let's start over. Let's go through all this again. I want to go back to the original game plan here so we can talk about what we're working on, right? So
the thing is like that. I was going really well till I tilted. Like as soon as I tilted, that was it. That was the end of it, obviously.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I feel like that match before that, it was going really.
Right. The thing is like, I'm not even trying to go over the match. Well, we can go over the match right now if you want. Let me load up your archive here.
You can get over that if you want. I mean, I did some bait. I got DP baited twice, which just blew me the fuck up.
Okay, I want you to watch my stream.
Okay, hang on a second.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm watching your stream. It's muted, but I'm watching it.
How did I meet Gambit? I just wanted to get to know more of the community, the YouTube and Twitch community for FGC. And I ran into Gambit. He's someone that I've known for a while, but I haven't talked to him. And we somehow came across the conversation that he never got to Diamond before. So I thought that was really exciting for me to see if I can help him. It'll be fun to watch the stream. You ready, Gambit?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm watching your stream. It's muted, but I'm watching you.
Okay. So you got your light stock here.
Yep.
So right there is an example of like, didn't quite look like you were in range, but it's fine. But I want you to start walking after you throw the fireball, because this is what can happen. One, he doesn't do anything, and now you get light punch pressure, or you can throw him. Two, he panics and jumps backwards, which gives you corner. Or he jumps forward, which gives you an anti-air, right? A crouching heavy punch or a jump back throw. That's like, that is literally the core Juri game plan that I see all the pro Juri players do. That's like the very basic stuff that I see all the time when I watch any kind of Juri replay. So let's just go from there.
Yeah.
That's good. That's the string we were talking about. Perfect. Now you have stock again. You're at -2. I would have preferred you cancel that crouching medium kick into the fireball, because if he blocks it, whatever, you're -2. If he gets hit, he gets a 2-hit combo and you're willing him down, right? And you just get a stock again. It's like, that's the kind of pressure I'm talking about with Juri. Not just pressing medium kick, right?
Yeah.
That's fine too. Standing heavy kick after the fireball at max range is okay. It's a good way to stop people from pressing buttons after. So I don't really see a problem with that, as long as you keep that heavy kick max range. So right there, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. So you had life lead. You are dictating the pace of the match, but then you ruin it by jumping, and now you're putting yourself in a bad spot. Ibuki as a character is at her weakest point without meter. When Ibuki doesn't have meter, she's not as crazy as she is with meter. So you really want to take advantage of that and beat her in neutral, right? Before she starts gaining meter. She kind of reminds me of like Rufus in Street Fighter 4. But let me rewind it a second here. See, like, you have life lead, right? And you can just keep continuing what you're doing. You're winning the match, but then you basically throw it away by jumping in, right? Carelessly.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question then. Am I, like, when you talk about, like, maintaining life lead and whatnot, fine. But is that you saying, like, I should be playing less aggressively, or I should be playing lamer with Juri, or what then? What's the end goal of that? Because my logic is that I jump in and I try to, like, knowing that they'll block, but I can get a stall back and basically reestablish neutral after that. What would you do instead?
Well, instead, like we've been talking about with the core game plan, the fireball is your jump. The fireball is like, try to picture it as like this shield, or like, have you ever played MVC2 before, or Marvel?
I've only played it.
Well, you understand assists in Marvel, like Captain Commando coming in, or someone calling a fireball assist. That's literally what it is. It's like if Juri was able to throw that fireball whenever she wanted without building stock, she would be super fucking annoying, because that fireball goes underneath other fireballs and it's slow. So when you walk with it, it protects you. He has no choice. He can't stick out a button because he's gonna get hit by the fireball. He has to block or jump, right? and that's how you're pressuring. You are playing aggressive. You just your idea of aggressive is jumping in. My idea of aggressive is getting in, right? You just have to understand they're both the same thing. One is safe, right? Okay. So you are playing aggressive.
Okay. Look, I'm picking up what you put now.
I'm not saying you should never jump in Street Fighter, but right now we need to kind of just erase it from your mind for a bit, and then we can start talking about jumping later, because there is a time and a place for jumping, but right now there isn't.
Look, I hear what you're saying. It makes sense. It actually makes good sense. It's something I hadn't thought of before in terms of how to approach this. So no, keep going. I'm fine with this.
Okay. So that was a perfect example right there. You're too close. You try dashing in. So, like I said, I'll rewind it a bit just so I can capture the exact moment. So right here, you're point blank, and then you do a dash forward, which is obviously minus.
Yeah.
So, in this situation where when you throw, there's nothing wrong with you throwing the fireball there. That's fine. But afterwards, you either do a heavy kick, right? You walk and you stick out a button. You can do a medium kick, or you do nothing and just get another stock, get another fireball stock right there, right?
Okay.
It's just pressure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, that's still being offensive, right?
Yeah. No, it makes sense, because what you're talking about is you're still maintaining pressure, but you're doing it in a less risky.
Right. Like, Sagat throwing fireballs in your face is offensive, right? Like,
I gotta match you. Do you want to take it, or do you
scary.
want to go on this?
No, just keep watching this shit. We have to finish this. Like, you gotta remember, your fireball it's like Minot. It's a detached hurt box, or a detached hit box, right? You can't hit the fireball and hit you, you know? You gotta take advantage of that.
Okay. Alright.
So I noticed this is like, you neutral jump a lot in neutral, because you're kind of like trying to bait something, but like the real reason you're doing this neutral jump is because you're afraid of blocking. Like, you feel too much pressure blocking. Like, you feel like you're losing the match, but you just need to stay calm and just block. Just block.
Yeah.
Your turn will come. Like, I don't know if you know this, but I follow a lot of the pros on Twitter, and everyone complains about Street Fighter V pushback. There's too much pushback in this game. Why does this move have so much pushback? I can't get in because there's too much pushback. The reason these pro players complain about pushback is because there's a lot of pushback. It's because blocking is so powerful in this game. It's so fucking powerful. Blocking fucks people up because of the pushback. Alright. Nice. So I noticed that you don't do this crush counter combo. You very rarely, you always go for a throw because you kind of forget. So you need to get this down to muscle memory. It's just a muscle memory thing. I noticed when you...
Can I just jump in for a second there? It's not forgetting. I wasn't expecting it to connect. There's a split second of like, oh shit, I didn't realize I was going to connect, and I realized the opportunity to dash up and do the combo afterwards is already passed, so I go for the throw. So that's me not being ready for it rather than not forgetting about it. I will definitely do it if I was ready for it.
Yeah, but you're saying the exact same thing in a different way. This is semantics.
Okay, like I'm not saying the outcome is different. I'm just saying it's not a muscle memory thing. I can definitely do it if I'm ready for it. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
It's like when Sanford says it's not a guess, it's a read. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Like I hear what you're saying. I was just clarifying. That's all. Please go on. Please.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in the chat asking like questions, like really obvious questions, like why would you do this if you're not expecting a hit? Because I'm an idiot.
It's okay, Gambit.
Go on, please.
Just listen to my voice.
Pay no attention to the stream, monster.
No answer there, but whatever.
Yeah.
So that dash forward you did was very dangerous because you're in the fucking corner, right? You're in the corner. Yeah. In that situation, when you wanted to take your turn, you need to walk forward and just do light punch, crouching, medium kick. Okay?
Yep.
It's very important.
Yep.
Like, you're noticing a trend here. You're not walking. You're always dashing or back dashing. Just walk. Juri's fucking fast, man. Use her movement speed.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And this is when I told you to press heavy kick.
It is, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'll walk up and do a heavy kick.
That was good when you cancel that crouch and kick in the stock. So it's good you're starting to do that now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this is one of the reasons why it's not a good idea to do heavy kick and medium kick constantly, because even though these are great buttons, the weakness of these buttons is they're susceptible to jumps, right? That's why you never see, like, you know, Birdie just throw out heavy punches all day, even though it's such a fucking good button. It's slow. I mean, obviously you understand this, but it's important because I see you do a lot of heavy kicks because you're so timid with Juri on thinking all of her normals are not as good as like heavy kick and medium kick, and you have to be more confident because they're fast. They're kind of stubby, but they're fast, and Juri's walk speed is fast, her walk forward. So, you know, like I said, if you walk forward and light punch and he jumps, it's whatever. You recover instantly, right? And you can punish him when he hits the ground.
Yeah.
Vesper, you need to prepare some homework for him? Yeah, I'll write this shit down. So that's kind of good. You were kind of walking there a little bit. You meant to do the EX, I know. It's fine.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know how
fine.
it works. That's supposed to fireball there.
See, that's a perfect example right there. Like, you just blocked and it's okay. It's fine.
Mm.
There's like another opportunity there for you to anti-air when he jumps. It's fine, like I said. The stronger your ground game becomes, the stronger your ground game becomes, and the more you walk and block, the more anti-airs you're going to be able to achieve because you're not in the middle recovering after something, right? You're more alert on what and reactive, right? Instead of just being, because right now you're a proactive player, right? You need to get reactive and just be patient and sit there.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So, I think the takeaway is like along with not jumping, we gotta not dash. I gotta get more comfortable with movement on the ground. So I know my button spaces, but I'm not comfortable with how to get into those ranges.
Right, but don't forget the reason why you're not jumping, you're not dashing as much, because I tell everyone trying to climb up ranks, it's all about reducing risk. It's about reducing risk and playing more solid, which is fundamentals, right? Relying on the core safe mechanics, and you're going to realize that everyone else plays like you, and you're going to start punishing them for that shit. And they're going to literally hang themselves. And I told you, it's not a character issue. It's a player thing. And that's how players, like me, for example, are able to just pick up any character and we can get them to diamond. Because it's just that core fundamentals is going to stick with you forever. It's going to make you better at other fighting games. It's going to make you be able to play other characters and learn quicker. It's a player thing, right?
Okay. All right, let me try that because I hear what you're saying, and I like it, and I want to try it.
All right, go ahead and play.
But
I want you.
Things, like my logic is that like I've always like okay, gotta get in, gotta get to that range, gotta hit those buttons, And it's like, what if I just slow this down and just don't do that and see what they do instead? And I want to try that.
Now, you're going to get overwhelmed playing like this. You're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to get thrown a lot. People are going to dash in a lot because you're concentrating. But stick with it, and it's going to help you in the long run. Because a lot of players, when they're starting off in bronze and gold, they're like, I hear what Vesper is saying, that I have to slow it down in anti-air, but it's too hard. It's too much going on the screen. And the only way for you to overcome that is to grind. Go on that fucking grind. That apex grind. And you got to keep playing and losing over and over again.
Yeah. No, I like it. I like it. I want to try it.
All right.
I'm excited to try it. Vesper.
Do me a favor, though, and I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something, I want you to go back to my archive, or your archive, and watch me go over that replay again, okay? Watch what I said during that match, and just listen to it again.
Yep, alright. I hear what you're saying.
Alright,
I like
let's see where we go from here. So like I said, practice these strings a bit. Light punch, EX, light punch, medium punch, you know, I'll do all that shit. I want you to start using more lights. Specifically light punch.